players of the game action in the Falcons' final game from Myrtle Beach, a 19-0 winner against Princeton, West Virginia. Let's talk with the Ray sisters first. First to you, Kayleana. I mean, you were operating Kaylee's Island out there that last play of the game. Let's talk about your defense today, too, and the one play that you really had, that big play. Talk about that, reading that ball off the bat, too, and being able to make that kind of diving play out there.
Yeah, we practice all the time. I practice and everything, so that happens a lot.
When you talk about, too, on the offensive side, you were hitting extra base hits left and right, couple doubles, I think a triple as well, too. Talk about the success you were finding at the plate on this trip, too. I mean, you've been hitting the cover off the ball.
Yeah, we put a lot of work in before we came here, so I'm glad I just got to see the ball.
Talk about you now, Ayla, too. You talked about maybe earlier in this trip you weren't seeing the ball maybe as well as you'd like to, hitting it as well as you like it, rather. Today, 6 RBIs, you have the inside the park grand slam as well. Talk about how well you were seeing the ball today.
Yeah, I really worked on my mechanics today and really saw the ball well today.
When you talk about a 6 RBI game, it doesn't happen too often, too. After you had that inside the park grand slam, talk about your confidence level going up the next few at-bats.
Yeah, I really built my confidence up, being able to see the ball so well.
Your younger sister wasn't the only one with a defensive play either. You had that diving stop at shortstop today, too. Talk about man and shortstop and just being able to make those type of defensive plays for your team when it comes to time, too.
Having Sydney pitch, there's normally not a lot of balls in play, but we always have to be ready, and we were ready today.
Sydney was pitching, but also Vita Kelty. You were pitching a pretty good game as well. Came in for 2 innings. You've had 3 solid innings of work, scoreless innings of work down here. Talk about the success you're finding in the circle and what gets you in your rhythm in these type of games.
You know, it's always good to have a really good defense behind me. You know, I have Ayla in short and Kayleana in center. They always make the plays. I could always have them back me up. And I know that I could pitch freely and have them back me up always.
Let's talk about your plate appearance, too. I mean, you had 2 walks. You had a base hit as well, an RBI. You've also been seeing the ball real well at the plate. Talk to me about just you coming into this team and being productive both sides, in the circle and in the box.
I mean, I've just been working on my mechanics. I've really been trying to focus on my swing recently, and it's been moving along pretty well. I mean, I've been making a lot of contact, and I'm pretty happy about it.
Now you guys all have a trip back to Ohio, and then you gear up for a conference opponent in Canfield. Just talk to me about each of your individual preparations into the next game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully see the ball better and work on my mechanics more.
Especially with hitting, yeah, I need to work on my hitting, but yeah, it's my hitting.
We're just going to keep working, and I think if we keep doing what we're doing, we'll be good.
Falcons go to 4-0. They see Canfield on April 9th when they get back to Northeast Ohio.